Last week, we heard that the SEC had settled with Binance with a fine, but basically signal an all clear. And the rumors are that an ETF or at least one of maybe multiple ETFs on the spot currencies will be approved in the coming months by the SEC.
Talk to us about what your feel and your thoughts on the current cryptocurrency market right now.
So for those who haven't been in the market, and this is going to be 14 years old here in about a month, but for the first 8 or 9 years, it really was a niche market, and a lot of people hadn't even heard about it. But for instance, using Bitcoin, and you mentioned Ethereum, Brett, these assets, these cryptocurrencies, have a broad backing. They're sort of the S&P 500 and Dow, if you will, as kind of bellwethers for the market in general. But there are literally thousands, tens of thousands of different altcoins that the various companies issue for different ideas and different usage. Before anybody tries anything, I think you need to do your homework, see what is behind those tokens. But today's market looks to be buoyed by a lot of good news that's been coming out over the last month or so. A year ago, Sam Bankman-Fried did a mea culpa that he basically had defrauded his investors and funneled a lot of money to politicos and news sources to cover that up, bought a lot of influence. And the market took this as a cryptocurrency ill, but really was just fraud. That case was adjudicated a couple of weeks ago. A lot of that's behind us. Last week, we heard that the SEC had settled with Binance with a fine, but basically signal an all clear. And the rumors are that an ETF or at least one of maybe multiple ETFs on the spot currencies will be approved in the coming months by the SEC. All this to say that the two industries are merging. The crypto assets have special requirements that make them different than your standard listed assets, but the two will trade and create a lot of arbitrage opportunities and a lot of fluctuation and volatility, which is really good for traders. So I see a lot more stories about the thawing of the crypto winter, and our client base is now making decisions faster, less dragging of feet. So all the green shoots are there. It looks like the next 3 to 6 months should be pretty strong.